All right, and we're just gonna go ahead and start with the first fight of the night to open up the main card. This fight was postponed for a while. I think it was supposed to be on the UFC 262 card, then it got postponed to tonight, and it's gonna be the opener. What you think?
It's gonna be a wild one, man.
Yeah, Shahbazyan, Hermansson.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think that Edmen Shahbazyan is a little more, I would say, versatile.
Okay, like it's more well-rounded.
Yeah, because I mean, like his resume is a little more. Well, he does have more knockouts and submissions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Hermansson, I believe, is more like a ground person, like a wrestler, right?
I would say he's more of a jiu-jitsu guy than a wrestler. If
Really?
anything, his wrestling, in my opinion, is very, very weak. Like the people who've been able to stop his wrestling, like Jared Cannonier stopped his wrestling. Martin Vittori just stopped his wrestling. They just stopped him from going to the ground and then just
Pieced him up.
smashed him, on the feet. But yeah, Shahbazyan's coming out off his first loss ever in his young career. I think he's only 23 years old. He got TKO'd by a new and improved Derek Brunson. I watched that fight when it happened, and I remember Shahbazyan getting absolutely destroyed, right? But I rewatched it recently, and he actually stood a pretty good shot in like the first round, and then he absolutely got destroyed. Right? Yeah, he had like no gas tank or anything.
I feel like he was doing like what the old Justin Gaethje was doing, where he was kind of just putting all his power into all his shots, and just wasting a lot of, energy unnecessarily.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Because in the second round he was really starting to like fade out on that fight.
I think that had to do with a lot with the pressure and the wrestling of Derek Brunson, because Brunson is like, he's a really strong guy, man, like a really strong guy, and he was trying his absolute best not to end up on the ground, and I think just a mix of all that just got to him. And it was like one of the first times in a long time that he got out of the first round, so he was not used to, going further than that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, from what I've seen, I feel Hermansson's wrestling is like offensively and kind of defensively is pretty weak. Like I said earlier, if he can't take you down, I mean, he has decent striking, but I mean, against top strikers, I feel like he's really been exposed. And I think Shahbazyan is actually a pretty good striker. I think his striking looks pretty natural. You can tell he can put his combinations all together. I don't remember him overextending on his shots like that. So
yeah, I don't think he was.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is his cardio, man. He really this might be grappling heavy, and Jack is not the wrestler that Brunson is, but that's still gonna take up a lot of energy. And I don't know, man. Will he be able to keep that up
if he finishes it in the first round?
That's true. Yeah, I do think if he can keep it standing, I have no doubt in my mind he pieces Hermansson up.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah. So I mean, the biggest question is, will the Joker, Jack Hermansson, will he be able to, get a hold of Shahbazyan, and will he be able to keep him down? Because Brunson, like I said, is a strong wrestler, and even he had a little hard time keeping Edmen down, and so, and he's not the wrestler Brunson is. So I think, I don't know, man. Or Shahbazyan really does have to stop these takedowns, and I think that's the biggest question and the biggest factor of this fight.
Yeah. Also, it's the first time he's gonna face adversity in like his professional career. So
what do you mean?
Like it's his first loss.
That's true.
First loss, I mean, and then how is he gonna handle that? Kind of like, is he gonna go back, watch the tapes, improve, which most people do, so I think he will, and he's gonna work on his cardio and maybe work on some wrestling some more and stuff like that, perfect his game.
I hope he did, man.
Yeah, and if he did, I think he stands a really good chance at beating Jack Hermansson this weekend.
For sure. I think I think he will get better because he's so young. That's like the perfect time to start putting things together.
Yeah.
To develop stuff. And a loss, first loss isn't always, a terrible thing for a lot of fighters. They say it's almost like a relief, that there's no longer that pressure of staying undefeated.
Yeah.
And it's always, the best fighters I think always take lessons from it. And I actually think Edmen is going to be able to learn from the Brunson fight, and he'll be able to stop the takedowns, and Jack will have no answer for him on the feet, and I think Shahbazyan wins by TKO.
I think the same thing. Yeah.
Stop copying me,
dude. Man, I have it written right here.
I have it typed out. But yeah, so I guess we both got Shahbazyan by TKO.
Yeah, I think Shahbazyan makes this happen.
All right. So the biggest thing to watch out for: will Edmen Shahbazyan be able to stop the takedown and get him off of him? And if he does, I think he pieces him. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below which fight you're looking forward to the most and who you got. Do you agree, disagree? What are your points? Let us know. Pick a fight with us. Let's go.